Hey, what's going on? Steven here. So it's snowing where I live and I'm stuck indoors. So I wanted to make a video to highlight some of the best electric skateboards that I've tested over the course of the year and really give them some spotlight to shine. To view the full list of electric skateboards released this year, check out my other video on every electric skateboards launched in 2024. Alright, let's get back to this. The best off-road electric skateboard category goes to A-Stack NYX Z3. This is the world's first and only shock suspension built on a channel truck system. The shocks are swappable and the entire truck is easily repairable and replaceable, unlike other types of off-road electric skateboards. It just makes life so much easier if you accidentally break something while jumping, and the materials are built with 6061 T6 aluminum, which is much durable as well. And everything is pretty cheap to repair in pieces or as a whole module. It dampens so much vibration while off-roading, and it also makes street riding like it's on ice. I've actually never felt something like this on an electric skateboard before. And it has so much torque, a batshit insane amount of torque, just like every other A-Stack out there. So if you're thinking about getting a great off-road electric skateboard, this is it. Next is the best value electric skateboard, and to me that spot goes to the Propel Pivot GT at $999, especially for this Black Friday sale. It uses a carbon fiber deck, 70 amps ESC, 6374 motors, all metal wheels, integrated taillights, goes up all the way to 36 miles per hour, uses 12S4P Samsung 50S batteries, and has really insane torque. I've not reviewed this board on my channel before, but I have tested this out using another friend's electric skateboard, and it has some pretty insane torque for this price level. At under $1,000, this is possibly the best deal that you can possibly get. Quick plugging, I'm giving away $1,700 worth of prizes. The first prize is an electric skateboard, second prize is an electric scooter, and third prize is a full face helmet. All you have to do is to be a subscriber and make a comment down below. Winner is announced in December 2024. Next is the best entry electric skateboard, and that spot goes to VMAX Sejour. The VMAX Sejour has some of the highest in-class battery capacity and 218 watt hours, and a 12S configuration, which is rare for boards below $500. This gives the electric skateboard a higher voltage, and that usually means a higher speed as well. It's got a pretty premium finish and very unique design for boards at this price level. Usually electric skateboards under $500 uses a generic mode and uses generic trucks to save costs, but not the VMAX. It's really got a unique design and looks pretty premium for something that's under $400. Also, it has free bash guards already included, has free taillights already included, and has a handlebar included as well. So the whole package is under $400, and from my understanding, the VMAX warranty is pretty good as well. So everything is under $400. I think right now it's $380, free shipping, tax included. This is possibly the best complete package that you can get at the entry level. One thing I do want to give a shout out and honorable mention to is the tiny Ultra Hub Motor Edition. It's got very similar specs at $329, but I never reviewed this board, so I can't speak to it. So I can't personally speak to its quality. It doesn't have the taillights and it doesn't have the handlebar. It does have the free bash guards though, but it has this more generic design towards a boosted board. So there's your best entry-level electric skateboards. Next is best torque, and to me that board goes to the Meepo MLR. It is the first ready to race out of the box and no DIY required Stooge 3-link truck race board. It has beefy 6890 motors and uses the 16S battery configuration. This is the first board ever that I have not officially tested the turbo mode because it is so batshit insanely crazy in terms of torque. This board is a torque monster, and it's meant to do laps, and it is one of the most exciting things that has ever happened to me. You know, if you're like me and you're reviewing different types of electric skateboards every day, sometimes you do get bored of it, but the Meepo MLR is the first board that kind of reignited and rekindled a flame inside of me to not just look for the next best board, but to be a better racer, to be a better rider, to push myself a little bit harder on the track every day. So this board, absolutely insane torque, Other types of honorable mention is any A-stack boards. You're talking about the N1, N3s, any of the Aries boards, any of the Nix boards. My goodness, any of the A-stack boards have amazing torque. So if you don't want to go for an MLR, go for any of the A-stack series that I've just mentioned. They have amazing torque as well. Next is best flex, and that spot goes to OMW Hussar. It is the only board on the market that still lets you select a board flex based on your weight. They have 3 different flex levels. I chose the softest deck and it's crazy bouncy. It's got a lot of flex to it and it's just super fun to carve around. Again, if you want a board that's customized to your own weight and is pretty flexible, OMW Hussar is the only board on the market that does that. Plus, it's got a flexible battery pack to allow you to flex more. And the OMW uses a 12S battery pack, which makes it pretty torquey as well, and it comes with front and back and ambient LED lights and ability to swap to street wheels if you want. So it's the whole package, and it's really well built too. So I think they have a sale right now under $1,000. So I think if you don't get the Pivot GT, the OMW Hussar is like the next best selection here. Next is the best quality, and that one goes to Limpower MK1. I have the MK1 Lite, not the Pro. The MK1 Lite is not the torqueiest board, it's not the fastest, it doesn't have the best range, and it's not the most flexible. Yet everything about this board is just pure high quality, things that you can't put on a spec sheet and often overlooked by other skaters. From how the truck hangers and the wheels are machined and anodized to how the batteries are packed, the MK1s even has holes pre-drilled for bindings and other trucks on the market, as well as quick release hubs. The MK1 is what the LaCroix barrel should have been. The MK1 is what the LaCroix barrel should have been. A detailed quality production by someone who clearly loves this sport. I have a lot of fun just zooming around the neighborhood in my MK1. It's such a fun board. Despite not being the best at anything, it is just a quality build board. The best innovation goes to Propel Ruckus. I didn't give the Ruckus a warm welcome when it was released, but after riding it for a very long time and getting used to the steering damper, aka ADT trucks, this is one of the most remarkable innovations to e-skate in a very long time. I will have a full dedicated review out for the ADT trucks, but provided that if your primary goal is to go fast, this is the board for you. Normally I get quite nervous when I get to 30 miles per hour on any board, because that's when most boards gets kind of sketchy. The Ruckus makes you feel very easy when it's at 35 miles per hour, and everything felt so slow and smooth and stable even when I'm going at 35 miles per hour, and that's the magic of the ADT trucks. And if you need to carve again, you gotta reset the dial back down to 1, and that's when you can carve again. But still, like, it is remarkable how great this is once you get to use it. So if you want to go fast and stable, go with the Ruckus. Next is the best boutique board, and that goes to the Radium Mach 1. This is my dream board, and this is one of the only boards on the entire list I have never tried before. But I'm just listing here because it's one of the only boutiques left in the market, but it is $3,200. It is extremely expensive, but it's got some amazing technology that I think other boards should be using, such as the torque vectoring system that allows the inner and outer wheels to turn at different speeds while you're turning. It's got suspensions, it's got a swappable deck, and it's got a top speed of 45 miles per hour, and it looks like a goddamn race car. Like a really nice race car. This is something that I can just collect and put on my wall to just look at, right? It looks so amazing too. Personally, I thought about, giving it the best innovation for the torque vectoring and some of the other stuff too, but the only thing that's stopping me from doing that is the price range. It's $3,200 before tax, and it's just so expensive. You can get a motorcycle at this price. Again, it's a dream board. It's a boutique board, which makes it expensive. That's the best boutique board out there. Okay, before we go, there are some honorable mentions. These things do not deserve their own categories, but I think it's unique enough for me to kind of give them a shout out as well. The first one is Wowgo X5's enclosed belt drive system. So it doesn't use gear drive, but it uses a belt drive that's fully enclosed, and that ridiculously decreases the amount of noises coming from the belt drive. It's clean and it protects the entire system from rocks. It doesn't look too expensive as well. It looks like maybe $5 to $10 added to the cost of the board. So I think more belt drive systems should use this. I really liked how the enclosed system works with the belt drive. So next is Acetec Ares X3. This is the only electric skateboard on the market that can use both Kegel pulleys and ABAC pulleys. No other electric skateboards in the entire market can use both for street wheels. Let me know what your favorite board is and whether if they're on this list or not. I will be happy to hear what your favorite board of 2024 is. And remember, I am giving out an electric skateboard, an electric scooter, and a full face helmet. All you have to do is to be a subscriber and subscribe to the channel before November 31st, 2024. Thank you.